We have an update tonight on the future of some homes in a historic part of Sioux Falls. KELOLAND's Dan Santella was at a meeting with the Sioux Falls Board of Historic Preservation this afternoon and joins us now with what the fate could be for those homes. Dan?
If you've driven through central Sioux Falls or taken a residential street to get to downtown, you're probably familiar with these properties along Dakota Avenue between 18th and 19th Streets. A developer wants to tear them down to build a commercial building facing Minnesota Avenue on the next block. The Board of Historic Preservation decided that doing so would, quote, have an adverse effect on the Sherman Historic District. Today, the Board of Historic Preservation approved a case report for these 4 properties, sending it on to the state. Developer Sam Assam is also a Sioux Falls real estate agent. While he didn't want to do an on-camera interview, he did tell me he wants to work with the neighborhood.
And Sam has requested that he wants to go to City Council because he wants to continue the pursuit of raising these homes. So probably sometime in August would be that meeting with City Council. That date is to be determined.
Tom Schnabel lives a block away from the properties in question.
In a perfect world, I'd like to see them rehabilitated and used as homes, as single-family homes, but I don't know that that's feasible. I don't know that they're structurally sound or it'd be economically feasible to rehabilitate them.
If that doesn't work, Schnabel has another idea.
If it isn't, then what I would like to see next best thing is to have those homes taken down and low-density housing put up.
George Hamilton is redoing 2 homes in the neighborhood and plans to move here. I asked him what he'd like to see happen with these 4 properties.
Ideally, I would like to see the properties rehabbed and put back on the market. These properties are savable. They may look a little hard right now, but structurally they are sound.
We covered this story about 6 weeks ago. We're including a link to it in this story tonight on KELOLAND.com.
All right, thanks, Dan.